What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with another lucky dip. And this is another one from Chafic, big shout out to you. It's by the Mavericks, and it's called Dance the Night Away. So, I don't think I've heard of the Mavericks, but certainly the phrase dance the night away speaks to a desire to indulge, to engage in revelry, and indeed maybe literally to dance and to do that on into morning, not to be concerned about any curfew or any responsibility, but just simply have a cathartic release of enthusiastic fun. So let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is the Mavericks. The track is Dance the Night Away, and apparently this one is from 1998.
Tell her no, I gotta go. I just wanna dance the night away with senoritas who can sway. Right now tomorrow's looking bright, just like the sunny morning.
fun. That's a great deal of fun. And it's funny, I think, like, sonically, it reminded me if you took one of those old kind of Western ballad types of tunes, like Marty Robbins' El Paso, and then mixed it with a bit more of a, like, Latin dance type of track. I feel like you'd get something like this. Like, it had that Spanish brass and had a real dancing kind of energy, but the way he was singing had a bit of that Old West sound to it. Now, lyrically, I think it's very different from El Paso, meaning it sounds like someone who was in a relationship that he eventually decided was unpleasant or controlling, and he cut it off, or at least he ran away from it, and he wants nothing to do with that relationship, and he's hoping that he has no contact with this woman again. And he does seem to say to some of his friends that, you know, if you encounter her, like, tell her I'm doing well. So I guess there's no strong bitterness or like, tell her I'm having a whole bunch of fun, even though that kind of seems to be his message. Like, oh, tell her that I'm doing well. As you can see, you know, I'm here on the dance floor with these senoritas who can sway, so I'm doing well, and, you know, you can tell her that. Though it doesn't seem vindictive or vengeful, just the idea that, look, tell her no, I'm not interested in getting back with her. I've got to go. I'm looking toward the sun, the morning, the future. And indeed, I do think it operates on two levels. Like, I think he's really talking about dancing the night away with some attractive women and so on, and he doesn't want to think about being in a relationship. He wants to just have fun through the rest of the night and, you know, feel this future that awaits him. But the idea of, like, the morning and the light upon him, I feel like works on a figurative level too. Morning being the next day, the next chapter in his life, and the warm morning light is the feeling of freedom which he's now experiencing. So yes, it's an amusing track that, again, opposite of a tune like El Paso, is not about, like, devotional love to the point of being willing to die for it. It's about freedom and getting away from the ties that bind, and just having fun and dancing with good-looking people, and looking forward to having some revelry and some excitement that is not bound by any commitments or responsibilities. So yeah, it's a very engaging and fun tune sonically and lyrically. As I said, it's like if you mixed a bit of a Western sound, or like a, you know, frontier ballad with a bit of a Spanish brass dance tune, I think you get something like this. So again, I've never heard of the Mavericks, but that's definitely a fun tune. Once again, shout out to Chafic. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.